Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Dad, then preview time for Burnley. Before we do that, we're going to go on quickly to the Luton game. Before that, Dad, tell me about the weekend.
Oh, you disgrace yourself.
Talking to piss freaks. Should we look clip on the screen now?
What's the language?
There he is, big dog. Right now it's Keith, ready? Go on, Keith.
Come on, Keith.
Go on, Keith.
He's got no talent.
Get Genie Berg into my brain. Get man to the 50th.
We are not advocates of drinking large amounts of alcohol, but there are occasions when it's okay. But I think all I'll say is, Keith, hope you're safe and well.
Big shout out to you and Josh.
Okay. Yeah. Now listen, thank you everybody for tuning in.
As always.
I hope you're safe and well. I hope you had a good Halloween. We, for those of you who went, and I know there was thousands of us, we did have a Halloween horror show. Now, I think the best part of the game was, there was two for me. There was the fireworks, there was Madge's goal, but somebody actually commented on I'll get the name in a minute. Did you see what was going on to the left of where the Albion fans were? When they're going, is that all you bring away? And
yes, that's right. Fans. Yeah, that's right. And of course, I think is when that bloke took his top off, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's good.
Overall, again, I think away days are always going to love them. I think performance-wise, on the pitch, I didn't think, again, we were at it. I think we'll go over the support first. I think the support-wise, I thought it was brilliant. I think I put a picture on screen now of the concourse. Everyone at the concourse with the bins in the air, everyone was loving it. Big shout out to everyone who went to the game on Friday night.
I must confess,
massive shout out.
How wrong did I get it? Because, in all honesty, let's be really serious about it for this, and then I'll promise I won't be. I thought it was an outstanding effort from the medical team. I tell you something, I was worried when I heard what was going on, because it was Ozzy, someone we knew who was right behind us. So the speed and efficiency and professionalism of the medical team was outstanding. And I'll tell you what, take a bow, because you put
big shout out to you, Luton.
And we had Jeff Astle's, I don't know, his grandson next to us, who was panic stricken. So Luton Town, well done. Now onto the performance, Dad. I'll go first quickly. Personally, guys, in my opinion, I think that overall, as a side, we weren't at it against Luton, especially that first half. Don't get me wrong, a bit of quality did get us that lead in the game, but I thought the football we were playing at times, maybe Carlos Corberán wanted to do something different because he knew what a team Luton was like, and we were playing hoofball, and we seemed to really struggle. I've had to do my notes because I've got that much to say, and I must confess, I still am Carlos Corberán's biggest fan. However, I think he needs to accept responsibility, because they've lost our way, really, with confidence, and I actually don't think he knows his best team. I don't think he knows what his best midfield is, and I think that it was quite clear to me that they'd been pre-warned about Luton's threat. And I think that Palmer, unfortunately for me, his distribution was horrendous. But you've got to give him congratulations. He done some brilliant saves, and if it wasn't for him, we would have probably would have come away from there from a loss. But overall, Dan, I thought it was an awful game.
It was an awful game. I think I'll quickly say big shout out to Mason Holgate, the back. I thought he had an outstanding game. In my opinion, you come into his side, he did quality, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll tell you a player I feel sorry for is Styles, because he's quite clearly got something, but I don't think that's his position. And I think,
well, yeah, I don't think he has really got a main position that he plays in. I think he could play maybe sometimes on the wing, maybe midfield, left back. But again, I thought he had a good game as well. I
think before we go over critical, and I've always said this, and you've got to remember where we were. However, right, Carlos has got he can only cut his cloth accordingly. And there's word on the street that the accounts are coming out for 2025, and we're £20 million in debt. So if you think we're going to get a quick fix, we ain't. It's going to get worse. We've got a fair amount of players, quality players, big wage earners who will be on their contracts expire. Yep. I think, listen, I don't want to upset anybody, but this is my view and my view only.
Go on, go for it.
I'd get rid of Grady, I'd get rid of Wallace, I'd get rid of Swift, I'd get rid of Bartley, because listen, we can't keep on doing the same thing, game in, game out, making the same silly mistakes. My honest opinion is this, and I don't mean to be that serious, but I'm just so disappointed. I actually think, right, we have not got the personnel to carry out Carlos's instructions.
No, I think you're right. I think someone put in the comment section the fact that Michael Bryan's podcast, I think when he was talking about the Albion's performances in general, which is in training, that they've really put through the pace, and I think we know that from like Bielsa and Carlos Corberan doing the same method of really putting them through the pace in training. And I think sometimes you might be able to see that on the pitch. The fact that we haven't got any centre backs at the moment might be the reason, because they're being worked too hard.
Yeah, we can't whip them that much, but I did think that considering we had a makeshift defence, they done okay. I think that the second half was much more improved, and I'm going to say something, and I know I'm going to get pelted, but I stress it's my opinion. I also think Maja, right? Yes, he's got the goals, brilliant, and he can't do it all himself.
Yeah.
But his positional play is horrendous.
Well, yeah, I think his holder play in general has improved a lot, and I think he's the man we do need up top. And of course, he got another goal of the week, and it was a quality goal. I think I put on the screen now. But overall, Dad, I think we did lack some in the game. I thought we had nothing up top.
We lacked a bit of goal.
I thought Colin Grant was at it. Don't get me wrong, but if he's at it every single week and still not churning out goals, I thought Mikey Johnson came on. And to be fair,
he looked alright.
He looked alright, didn't he?
And I like what Devante Cole can add to that. Isn't it funny? I keep on saying about fine margins. Had that overhead kick, that, by the way, that was spectacular, have gone in, it would have been a different story.
But the only problem I have with that is, it's if buts and maybe saying the fact that, oh yeah, overhead kick this. Why aren't we churning out the chance we did at the start of the season, having 1-1 with the keeper? We had these small little chances, scoring these goals.
What's happened then?
I think we've been snuffed out, as I said many videos ago. I think the fact that they're putting 2 men on the wingers at all times, making sure that if you go past one, you've got another one to go past. And they're crowding them out, meaning that they can't put a ball into the box. And because of that, we aren't seeing players step up to the plate enough.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Go on.
I know, I'm going to insulated. From what I've seen, we would be mad not to accept £10 million for Tom Fellows.
And at this moment in time, yes, I completely agree. But again,
I feel sorry for him.
I do as well. I think if we're being really, again, this could be me just being stupid as an Albion fan, but if Tom Fellows plays the Man City side with his step overs and whatnot, they score goals.
World beater.
Yeah, if he plays for Albion, he won't do anything because we haven't got the players.
The only reason I say that, I love him and he's a breath of fresh air. However, if an organisation is £20 million in debt, right, he's our biggest asset. And I stress, how is it going to get any better other than somebody comes in with shilling? But anyway, listen, it's not all doom and gloom.
No, because this is interesting what you say there, because I think going back to the performance, I think it was after the Cardiff game, I said to you, and I was absolutely raging the fact that we weren't good enough. And let's be real, I think it's now 7 or 8 games without a win. And I think we went to Luton expecting hopefully lads to pick up something from there, which we did again, a draw. But we can't keep drawn against the sides which are lower down the table and expecting to beat the big sides, because if I'm being honest with you, Dad, it might look like the fact that if we struggle against the big sides, we're not going to get these 1-1 draws, we're going to lose these games, and because of that we'll drop off in form and we'll be mid-table.
That's why I'll say be careful what you wish for, because I've been saying on the last vlog, let's just stop playing out from the back. We've done route 1 and that didn't work.
I didn't even think it would. I still think sometimes playing out from the back is the way you should go, but with some of the players that we got, you can see it's been a bit clumsy, and I thought Luton, it's always going to be away from home, they always have the atmosphere, and I think we'll come on to the minute coming against Burnley, it's going to be a hard side to play against. This is why the likes of your Malumbis, your Rassits, your Furlongs need to step up to the plate, because other than that, we ain't got any goals.
Tell you another thing I'll say before we move on to the Burnley game. For many reasons, I was dreading going to Luton, but they've got the. I thought it was going to be them horrible wooden seats that we were stuck to. They didn't. They've got that sorted out. And
really, really good.
As you like your refreshments on away days, that was perfect. And it was what a turnout from the guys and girls of the Albion though, because the travel was horrendous.
Yeah, it was awful.
On a Friday night, Sky, you've got to have a good look at yourself for that. But anyway,
I definitely agree with that one.
Moving on.
Yeah, we're going to put in a second, but overall, what do you think was missing from the performance? Guys, make sure to put in the comment section down below, what do you think was missing, Dad?
I don't think there's anybody brave enough to step up, grab the game by the scruff of the neck. We've got players in that team, right, who I think are panic-stricken when they get the ball. It's like they've been thrown a hot potato. They're professional footballers, right? Take a breath, take a step back. All you got to do is, if in doubt, just spray the ball left, spray the ball right. Colin Grant come out of that game. I thought he was excellent.
I think he's come with the whole scene so far, and he's been positive, Colin Grant as a whole. But one player who really, really frustrates me, because we know we got in the locker, is Grady in Ghana.
Yeah, I love Grady Diangana, but you know what? There's only so many times you can say, well, you know, yeah, it's Grady, give him a chance. He makes dreadful mistakes, and it was a night really where the players who you thought would stand up to it and have the confidence didn't. I mean, I'm not going to dig Mo out too much, but it was his fault.
It was his fault. That's right, and I'm glad you said that, because again, we're all about opinions here, guys. So make sure you put on the comment section down below once again. But what annoys me a little bit, Dad, is the fact that, of course, you got Grady, like for example, who has it on and off games, and he hasn't had a good game realistically for a while, and he can turn it on in a game, don't get me wrong, but you get your John Swift and goes, oh, Swift's playing off, for God's sake. But
he's got something to offer, Dan.
He's the same player as Grady. They've both done nothing this season, and I think there was a stat, I'll have to try and find it if I can't, I apologise, but I think it was how many goals have all the midfielders now been got, and they put them on screen, and it was like Diangana 0, Swift 0, and you're thinking to yourself, what is going on here?
Yeah, I think there's quite clearly something going on behind the scenes, but listen, you've got to be really, really careful what you wish for again, because right, the players that we're mentioning, they're the big earners. Mm-hmm. So Grady, I dare say how much he's earning, and bless him socks, that poor Darryl, he's out for some time.
He's out to New Year, isn't he? Yeah.
So listen, it's not all doom and gloom. We didn't come away from there with a loss. We had 1-1 on the road, and we're still in the chasing. Yeah, but
you know what's an interesting one?
But some maybes.
That's what I'm saying. If we did have, let's say, not given the ball away then, and we sat back, maybe had a couple more attacks of the game, I think we could have maybe got 3 points there.
And what would you do if you were Carlos? Knowing, right, think of the first 3 games of the season, knowing we're capable of that and putting that performance. I think the players are now, they're scared, they've lost the confidence, that they're frightened, and I actually think, you know, they're frightened to play.
I think they might be. I think you see these little skills and whatnot at the start of the season, and do like cheap little fancy flick skills. You think to yourself, oh, this is like the Alvin, like Slavia used to love. And now I think you're right, they are scared to play, just because as soon as we give away that ball, well, you always get done in the counter attack.
But there is some good news on the horizon. Now, I as you know, we don't just throw this show together. I've been watching a couple of the Burnley games. They're in the same position as us.
Yeah, we'll come on to Burnley.
They've got a young squad, right? They've got Jay Rodriguez, who I know that you were in love with.
Yeah.
And listen, Scotty Parker has admitted they're work in progress. Now, if they're work in progress and they're in, where are they? Let's check my notes.
They're in the top 6.
They're fourth.
Yeah,
they're
like
fourth.
us. Yeah, in the top
and
6.
You know something? My only worry with them is they're a wounded animal because they've just come off a loss at Millwall.
That's right.
They're capable of a lot.
Always a hard place to go, that is.
But they're not the Burnley of old. Now, I can't remember the chap's name, but when I looked at them, my worry would be they've got some speed merchants who would absolutely ruin Albion, but they're like Albion. When they get into the final third, they're not clinical enough.
No.
So it's going to be a really interesting
definitely agree.
game.
I think both teams are vulnerable to be caught on the counter attack just because of the quality that they both have. But they both, and I think Burnley have showed it a lot more than Albion have by the results in the Championship this season. But both teams can turn it on when they want to, and I think at home, like we said it so many times, this is where we need to get some wins under our belt and start off with a win against Burnley.
But we're even more nervous at home. Let's just do the stats, the head-to-head, because I know that you're obsessed with your stats.
Go on then.
Right, so as it stands at the moment, right, we're 6th in the league, Burnley are 4th. Albion have won 5, Burnley have won 6. Albion have lost 2, Burnley have lost 2. Albion have drawn 6, Burnley have drawn 5. Goals for the Albion would be 14. Goals for Burnley is 17, and the goals against is 8 for us, 6 for them. So it's neck and neck, isn't it?
It is neck and neck.
No, let me. Because
I'll let you go.
I'll forget. I think it's going to be a score draw. I think that what's going to happen now is if we don't right the wrongs that we quite clearly have got, the crowd are going to get on their back early doors, and the Albion is not going to be the place where you want to come and see.
We are missing that start of the game where we were really on it and really had a couple of shots at goal, which we're not doing anymore, are we?
Yeah, I listen again because I'll forget. We have had some wonderful comments, you know.
Yeah, we do really.
Hey, listen, you know the best one I've got. I'll check my notes again. It's the Ruby Braggy quoting Joel, the wordsmith.
Yes, I'm going to mention that
Isn't
one.
he a top banana?
Well, Joel
He's
is quality
absolutely
on camera.
brilliant.
Big shout out to you, Joel.
Joel, you know we love you.
Top bloke.
Also, we had a couple of Wolves fans on.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that, yeah.
so thank you very much indeed. Yeah, and then your love interest, Jenny, the
Oh yeah, the one who came on interview.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. I do appreciate it.
Jenny, I've got your number. I know what you're all about. Also, Paul Lockyer, he comments, is that all you bring away about the fact that the Albion have a bit of banter with Albion?
Yeah.
Which made me laugh. We've got the Golden Samurai who come out with a brilliant quote. Is that Hagen is the new Olsen, which I totally agree. And by the way, he's the shining light. He is.
I definitely agree with that. Actually, 100%. I really like Hagen.
And last but not least, he's our David Halford's Lane, who's a regular. And David, hiya mate, hope you're okay. Hope to see you the weekend or Thursday. Listen, he says we're putting ourselves under needless pressure, but the worrying thing he has said, and I've been saying it for a little time now, the players don't look happy.
They don't look happy, do they? I think for the game against Burnley, it's going to be a real difficult game. I think for me, I really like Josh Brown in midfield. He's a really, really talented player on his day.
That one player, he's a speed merchant. Oh, I tell you, but their defence look ropey.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that one.
Millwall beating them.
I'm not surprised. I think the likes of Millwall, they can always get that aerial threat, which we have, but we don't use. We don't use, do we?
There's a point for you. I would start with them, Cole.
Would you?
Yeah.
Because when I spoke to you against Luton after the game, you weren't impressed.
I was being one-eyed, and I was just so disappointed. I think that he's got the skills that over told you he can command the ball.
With Madger up top or not?
No, I've dropped Madger.
And which formation are you going
for? I'm going for the 3-5-2 again. Really? With Granty and Cole up front. And you know the reason I say that? Give Madger a rest. Let's see how we cope with that. He'll come on as an impact player and do well. But it's the midfield for me. I'd start Malumbi without a shadow of a doubt. Swap it half time if it's not working. Keep Mo in there. But I think that, again, fellows, I'd bring him on as an impact player. I think it's the case now. Look, we're wounded, aren't we? With confidence.
We are wounded.
Let's just build ourselves slowly, get some momentum back, and then go for it.
Yes, I think I'll come.
Sorry to butt in.
No. I was going to say, I think come back to the topic of fellows. Again, his performance at the moment, he couldn't get into that Luton game. I can't remember him really getting on the ball too much at all.
We don't know what's gone on, do we? Is he tired? Has he lost his confidence? Has he got his eye on a move away from the Albion? So, you know, it's easy for us. We as fans, right, all we can do is turn up in our numbers and be vocal support, being supported positive. For the players, it's just a job.
No, it is a job.
And we've got to realise that.
Yes, I know, yeah. It's going to be a difficult game. I'll let you go first as always. What is your score prediction?
I'm going for 1-1.
1-1. Really? Any goal scorers?
Yeah, Granty.
Yeah, nice shout there. I'm going to go positive. 2-1 wins the boys. I think it's going to be the new start for us. And I think for the first time in a while, we're going to start off from the off and get an early goal.
Scorers then?
I fancy a Rashid's goal somewhere along the line, and I fancy a Grant like you.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Hey, just a quick one, just go off piece slowly. What do you think of Keith's performance the weekend?
Keith's, stand out.
He
was a man of the show, wasn't he?
I mean, we know he's a blue nose, but I thought he'd done a fantastic rendition of Keep Right On, but I think we won the night in the Lord's Most Shepherd.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with you. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching these videos. We really, really do appreciate your support as always.
Yeah, we do, and I've got a missing in action to report. Do you remember Millie? And I think it was her uncle, Bob.
Bob, yeah.
Where are you, Bob?
Yeah, but where are you? Hope all is okay. If you have watched this video right now and are still watching, comment down below, because where are you?
I thought it was fabulous to see Milner.
Yeah, Milner. Big shout out to you,
Milner. And I'll tell you what, who I love to see.
Ben and Joe.
Yes.
Ben and Joe.
But there's another two.
Who?
Ben and Joe.
They're the hairdresser and...
sorry, the Black Country Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to talk. You know what makes my day? Because I'll be getting serious and and then I'll see Ruby's Nan and Grandad. I'm ever so sorry. I keep on forgetting the names. Wherever we go, they go.
Exactly.
And you know what?
And it's lovely to see all the same
and
faces.
They're both lovely. And you know what?
All the Albion fan base are. We love you all.
And you, Rubes, and you. So,
guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Dad.
In the meantime, stay safe, healthy, and happy. And listen, the Lord is our
shepherd.
And what time is it?
It's showtime.